Hello, everyone. We are here. It is another episode of Revenue Busters. We are working on our intro. That was pretty good. That was probably a 6 out of 10. We're getting there. We're getting there. But it's late night. You just do this stuff when you have time. And we have time right now, so we're doing it. We are going to tackle something that starts with a T, tactical arbitrage. If you remember, we are on a mission to make money with FBA, Amazon seller.
Money.
But really, it's more of an income, not just money, quick money.
Yep.
We're looking for an income stream that we can actually outsource everything, free up the time, have the income, but kind of get it running in the background while we get to do what we want to do, when we want to do it, with whoever we want to do it. Yes. That is the main objective. Looking at businesses, more online businesses.
Yeah.
Concentrating on the internet right now. Seems kind of be a big thing since about 1990. So what can we build? What income revenue can we build? Make it duplicatable, kind of make it simple. So we're hitting Amazon FBA. It's the one we kind of targeted first. And we are going over strategy number 2, which is tactical arbitrage. We're starting with tactical because we can never just get together and do retail. Of course, retail is the first and probably the least budget or less budget. You don't need a lot of money. You just need to be able to walk into a store, get a bus ticket to a store, walk to a store, get into a store that has a clearance aisle. And that is just finding products that are very low, that are selling very high. And some stores all have different inventories, and some have overstock items, and they're going to sell them cheaper. And other stores have them not so cheap, like Amazon, because of the Prime aspect of Amazon, where people want it next day or 2 days. Anyways, so that is if you have 0 to no budget, very easy to do that, make some money.
Yep.
And actually, Amazon or eBay, you could do that, and we'll hit on that probably a little bit more detail as far as the we'll do probably a whole training on just. I mean, of course, if this works,
right?
We're assuming that it is. From what we've seen, it is, and that's why we're doing all this, because we believe that it will be a good option.
Hoping.
Anyway, so we're doing step 2, tactical arbitrage. That takes the retail arbitrage and makes, and if you're not familiar with arbitrage, that's just finding something lower price, being able to sell it for a higher price, and you're making the difference. That's all that arbitrage is. But tactical takes retail and allows you to scale a little bit better. It is a software program. There is a cost involved, but they do give you a free trial. So we're going to do this during the free trial. We did sign up late last night or yesterday or whatever it was. And we were able to watch some training videos. So we know how to do some basics, and that's all we're going to hit is the basics. And just see if we can find a couple products that we can make some money on. That is the goal for this training. And if we can find some stuff and some products that we can actually sell, we may add to the budget the monthly service. If not, we'll just shut down the free trial. And as we found out last night, the free trial is actually not totally free. There is a $1 charge, so it's essentially free. But we are adding $1 to our budget. That is the first dollar that we have spent.
Yes, it is.
In our quest to find if this is a revenue builder or a revenue buster. All right. So the site is. You ready for this? Go ahead.
I'm ready. You want me
Release the information.
Tactical arbitrage. Getting into it.
.com. And that is the site. So we kind of looked at a bunch of different tactical arbitrage type sites. This was kind of the original one. And actually, the whole strategy got named after the title of this one. So out there in the interwebs, tactical arbitrage has become known as what this site does for you. So there's some other sites out there. We found this one was the best one to tackle first, since it was the originator of the whole strategy, and that's why we're choosing this one. But we'll go over the others if need be, but let's check out this one first before we go to the other ones. So I'm going to bring up the site on my
do your magic.
So you'll just get Christian's beautiful face instead of mine all the evening. But this is the site. I'll make it a little bit bigger. Let's see if I do make it bigger. Does it go bigger on there? A little bit. And actually, the guy that created the site is actually right down at the bottom. If you want to find a little bit more of him, that was a little tongue twister. If you want to find out more about him, his name is Alex. Looks like he's got a daughter, and he's got a son that is in the shape of a coconut. So it's kind of a weird guy. He's got a coconut son.
Coconut son. Like it.
But he created this to help people escape their 9-to-5. And it is, I mean, I did a little bit of training on it. Christian, you did some as well?
I did. I went through some stuff.
The video tutorials in the site, which we'll go over here shortly, phenomenal. I mean, if you do go do the free, trial period, go to those videos, hit those, and it's pretty easy to run. It's kind of a little intimidating at first, which we'll get into. But after you kind of watch the videos, it kind of becomes pretty easy. But there were a few things that I found too, though, once the search results came up, that you got to be careful of, and we'll hit those. We'll try to keep this about 30 minutes. I think that's all we'll need to find some. At least that's all that's at least all I needed to find a couple 50% returns, 79% returns.
No, it won't take long. But yeah,
So it should take long.
they really did the detail, really to the point, really good.
Yeah.
I like them.
They're all on YouTube too, so you can take them with you on your phone and watch them. If you're at work, whatever, very easy to do. So we did create an account. I'm going to try to log in here. So if you go to the Tactical Arbitrage site, account, login right here on the right-hand side. And there is our thing. You got to do a little math so they know we're not a robot. Christian, can you help me out here? What is 9 minus 3?
I believe it is 6.
Got it.
Yes. You have to spell it out.
All right. So right here, they do want you to kind of fill out some more information if you want to on your profile. We're just going to hit member access, go there right away. Please don't email us to that email. Holy cow. Look at it. Got even bigger. That's crazy. All right. So this is the dashboard. This is the main dashboard. Once you log in, each of these little circles, what's cool about the program is he has kind of made it, his whole goal is similar to ours, is we're looking for income streams that not only create income, but could potentially give you time freedom. So the way he set up the software is to do the same. So anytime it does a search, it does it in a cloud. So you can preset the searches, get them going for you. They're running in the background, up in the air, up in the cloud. And then once they're done, you come back and they'll all be in this dashboard for you to go check out to see if you got any products that you can potentially do some arbitrage for. And there's a lot more to this site too, but this one right now, we're just going to go over the basic search. It would be way too, I mean, he's got 40 video trainings over here in the video free class, probably more than that. So we're not going to go into all details of those, but right now, all we're going to do is a product search, see if we can find a couple products, see if we want to keep working on this in our 7-day trial for you guys as well. Use case. And then, but there is some reverse searches that you can do. So you find a product on Amazon, bring it back into the system. It'll find a website that may be selling it potentially for a profit, which is kind of cool. There's a wholesale aspect to it. Not exactly sure what that is yet. And there's also a thing called a tactical edge. So we'll get into those in a little bit later. But let's hit
product search.
Let's hit some product search.
I like it.
Okay, that product search is the next tab down. got a little magnifying glass. We hit on that, and it brings you up to the product search page. And let's just hit a couple things. Product search page. Anytime you have a question on what something is, it's kind of cool. He put up little tutorials on the little question marks.
That is nice.
So you can kind of read exactly what things do. And what we did notice once we got into the training, which is kind of cool, is he's done some updates to the site as well. And he's got some great features that actually, that's my drink word. Hold on. I say actually.
Actually, that's your drink word?
Hold on just a sec. Hold on. What's up, buddy? I got about 20 minutes.
Good old kiddo.
What do you need, bud? Anything? All right. So, hey, like I said, we got kids.
I don't have kids. He has
Christian
kids.
doesn't have kids that he knows about. Anyways, I said actually, so I got to take a drink.
I took a drink of my milk.
All right. So, and I said, I take another drink. But let's not do that. So any of the question marks, very good, easy tutorial. But his past versions, and he kind of went through on the tutorials, probably like the first 5 tutorial videos were on past versions that he's updated on how to find categories. And let's hit on some of that stuff. So one thing you want to do right real quick up top is UPC sites and products only. So UPC is the universal product code for all United States products. That's the barcode that you see on the product. You want to search those because in tactical arbitrage, what you want to be able to do is take a product already with a UPC. That way you don't have to create a whole new UPC for it. And you're just able to ship it to Amazon and they'll do all the selling and for you and shipping and packing and customer service. So we're going to search UPCs only. Now, if you are in Great Britain, that is called an EAN. I don't know what that stands for. I'm sorry for all those people in England, and I'm sure in Great Britain, I'm sure you know what it stands for, but their UPC is called an EAN. And, we may hit on that a little bit later, but not
European.
European Access Nabijabin. Anyways, nocturnal, I don't know what it is. But it could be European Access, European. It's a Google away. If you want to Google it, Christian, while you're sitting there, get back to me.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So anyways, so after that, you want to make sure you slide that over and make sure you click that button. Make sure it's blue. Blue is good. Blue is go. Sourcing from, we're going USA. So now here's something we can do too. This is kind of cool. So the next two is source from USA, selling at Amazon.com, which is USA, but you also have .co.uk, .ca, .de, .cojp, which is Japan. You got Spain, and you have France. So some people are having success actually shopping USA sites and selling on the different Amazon markets. Really good success actually, because they have different pricing and their markets are totally different. So it is potentially a way that you can gain some more profit selling to the different countries on Amazon. And soon Australia is going to be on there as well, he said. Or vice versa, you can shop on other countries and then sell it on USA. So there's some different arbitrage factors that way that you can kind of tweak and play with once shopping. So for this training, we're just going to do USA to USA, but that's some other options that you can do. So website, he said he had about over 600 websites on the training video. So he's actually probably added some. So it's probably a little bit more than 600.
Yeah.
But that's 600 for all countries, everything. This is just USA, so you're not seeing 600 here. It'd be a little bit longer of a list. But all countries combined, he's got about 600 websites that you can search from.
Real quick.
And
EAN means European Article Numbering.
European Article Numbering. So hopefully our apology is accepted. We now know what it stands for. European Article Numbering.
Numbering to number their stuff.
Universal Product Code equals European Article Numbering. And so you'll see each of these that it has both. So here's the thing. So right now he doesn't have a way to. So you got to choose a website. You can't do multiple websites at once, but you can set up multiple. You can't do them all or put multiple in and kind of get it all to work. You got to choose one, and then get the search going, and then choose another one, get the search going. So you can have multiple searches going at one time, but you can't click on multiple websites and choose different categories, which you'll kind of see. So there is a couple steps, and maybe eventually it will, but that would be cool. So what we're going to do is, I don't know, what do you want to do? Target? Let's do target.
Yeah, let's do target.
Okay, so target, boom, I clicked on it. All of a sudden, this stuff appeared over here on the right-hand side.
And it's all overwhelming. What do you do?
It looks overwhelming. What do you do? There's level 5. There's level 5. What am I going to do?
Oh, my God.
And you got download all, delete all, view data. What am I doing? There's also category example. I'm not going to hit on, if you want to watch all the training videos once you get into this, I'm not going to go over category example, but that was the old way of doing things. You actually had to go to the website and find the URL of the category that you wanted to select, and then you had to paste it over here in category, which was kind of a pain in the butt, actually. Or you could create a spreadsheet and put it in a spreadsheet and upload it right here in the import bulk category list. So he's made this even easier for us to find products. So we go into target, and it brings up this bulk, easy bulk. So next you want to go over here, and you'll see level 1. Here's all the categories pulled right from the target website.
What should we go into? Let's see.
I'm gonna. Is there household essentials? Kitchen and dining, household
home
essentials.
Decor, home. There's just home.
Let's go into kitchen and dining.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna. So each level it breaks it down into tighter and tighter.
Narrowing down on it.
But I want to check all. Okay. And so also when I clicked on kitchen and dining, right over here, you will see the bulk category come up with 54 out of 500. In the bulk categories, it can do 500 categories at one time. So just on the kitchen and dining, selecting all in level 2, okay, it came up with 54. And so, because I want to select all. So if it's over 500, you want to dial it down each level. So if it went to 500, of 500, you'd want to create a level 2 to get that down under 500. Okay. So right here, they add to bulk. You want, as soon as you do it, click it. You'll notice this turned blue over here, and it actually added. It actually found 175 categories in that section out of 500. So we're still good. We're not over 500. Okay. Now, this little green button. This is kind of a cool little feature that I found could be very useful in the new once you do this again. So you can clear if you want to, and it'll clear everything out. But hit save and edit. It brings up this little window. Now you can look in here. Oh, it's got my stuff from the last time I did it. So I'm going to get rid of the stuff that I was doing earlier. So you can delete all the stuff that you were doing earlier.
All red X's. All you get.
So I was looking at Fat Brain Toys, and actually I found some good products in there. I was looking at Oakley too, but
wow, there's so much. So many searches. You got a ways to go.
okay, there we go. All right, so we're done here. And then we'll, sorry about that, folks. I didn't know it kept it from last time I looked.
Pretty impressive, actually.
Yeah.
Did you hit save and edit?
Well, yeah, I never ran the searches for these this site. So,
but just had it saved for you. There you go.
Boom. All right, so click the delete button, and now we just got all target stuff.
There we go. Much better.
Oh, and that's probably why it added those other categories, and that's probably why that number came up. So, anyways, the cool thing about this is, see where it says untitled list.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you want to create customized searches that you want to do in the future, because products are going to change and go on sale and change all the time. So a week down the road, you want to do the target search again. You hit name and save. Name it main target, or no, let's call it kitchen and dining. So we'll call it kitchen
and dining.
KD target search.
Good one.
Okay. Click the little blue arrow, KD target search.
There you go.
And then if you wanted to rename it, you just hit rename. You can rename it, and then hit select. And now it shows up in this little pre-drop box current. So if you want to run it again a week later to see if there's any new sales or new pricing, you can just hit that and it'll run it again.
That's nice. That makes it even
Isn't that kind of cool? I thought that was kind of cool.
I do too. Yeah, that's good. So I wouldn't want to have to go back every single time I want to check it again.
Now, under here. So under here, we've got filter products. Okay. And you can actually filter some profit targets if you wanted to. Oh, real quick too. Don't worry about category, start page, and last page using Easy Bulk. These are older features based on the older system, but he still has them in there because not all of the websites use Easy Bulk just yet. So the old system, you would have to go in, find the URL of the website of that category, paste it in here, and if it had a certain amount of pages, you would have to find the number of pages and last page and actually put the number of pages that you want to search. Don't have to do that anymore. Easy Bulk just kind of searches them all.
Makes it easy.
And then filter products. You can filter different ROI if you want to make only 50% to 100%. If you want to make 30% to 100%, 200%, you can put filters in here. But I found it easier to do that a little bit after, actually. So after the search results come back in, it also gives you the chance to filter the list.
That's actually nice.
Yeah, so I found it a little bit more beneficial there because at least you can see everything.
Right.
And maybe there's something that you're missing. And I'll show you some things that came up a little bit different. Didn't match up necessarily perfectly with the Amazon site and the retail site. Now, one other thing I forgot to mention. So what the software does is it searches a retail site, which we're going to use Target right now, and then it searches the Amazon site, trying to find the exact same match of that UPC code. And then it compares the pricing and lets you know if there's any potential profit of purchasing it from that retail store and selling it on the Amazon store. I don't know if we were clear on that. Were we clear on that in the very beginning?
No.
I mean, it's kind of what arbitrage is.
Yeah, it's like the whole point.
It automatically is going to search the Amazon site or Amazon and the retail site, compare it and contrast.
And give you numbers.
And then give you numbers.
Best numbers that you can get.
Exactly. And then what's kind of cool, and we'll go into it a little bit later as we get this up, but it also calculates all the fees that Amazon will charge you on top of what you got to purchase it for, and still let you know if it's profitable, even after all they,
which is super nice.
which is super nice. All right, so after that, you hit search. There's a big orange button. Hit search. Now, in this little window that used to have the easy bulk on there, you'll notice some things are happening. It says status, search and product, bulk row, 1 out of 121. This is the category and target that it's searching, the 5XTS4. There's 1 to 4 pages, current page 1. There's 240 products expected. This is where it's doing. Products checked already 32. Adding products here. You can stop the search. You can watch the logs if you want to. So what's cool from this point on, it's already doing it. It's doing it in the cloud. You can go back to your dashboard. If you were searching things earlier, you can go back and find the things that you want to search or that you searched and look at them here, or you can just wait for it. We're going to wait for it. You know what's weird though, and I'm not, and maybe we'll find out this but later, or we'll find out about this later, but it is kind of bringing it into my last search, which was this one. I thought it would bring it into a new search.
Right. No, that's true. You think. I wonder if it mixes them.
Oh, here, this is products. This is Amazon Flips. This is reverse library. I've seen it now. So we haven't went into the training of all this extra stuff here, but we'll get into that. That'll be some more trainings, and we'll have to do that over the spring break here. So
yeah, with our 7-day trial.
Yeah, during the 7-day trial, we'll get it done.
Oh yeah, for sure. We'll have loads of time.
So I think if you go back to product search, let's see what happens. Search is still in product. We got 15 products. It's already got up on the list. Well, while we're doing this, what else do we want to talk about while we're waiting?
We're waiting for our products to come in. Well, I mean, as far as I've gotten with product search, learning about the site. Oh, besides that, what was all the little dials that was on that dashboard?
Yeah, so these are the other options it does. There is a Amazon Flips. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but I haven't went in the training on that yet.
I wonder if all this connects into technical arbitrage, like reverse, library, wholesale.
I know what reverse is because I did watch a training on that.
Right.
That is you have a product that you like and you know it's selling.
Right.
And then you put it in there and it'll go out and search the retail sites.
Gotcha.
To see if it can find that product for a cheaper price that you can make money on.
What it does.
Yep.
How clever.
Library, I'm not sure. I think it's got to do with books. Books only.
Booksonly.com.
Yeah. And then wholesale, that'll be interesting too because we are doing some wholesaling as we've shown on our videos.
Yeah. That's good. And I'm interested in the retail part to see how successful that's going to be when we go out and buy stuff. We're keeping a budget on it. That'll be interesting to see how much and how successful it is. I mean, I know, didn't you say it was like a cheaper alternative, honestly, compared to
yeah. I mean, the retail is. Well, here's the thing. So you have time, and you have money, right? So either you have a lot of time and very little money. Usually, it's very rare that you have both.
Right, that's true.
Most people are either spending a lot of time working, trading their time for making dollars, and then they come home from their job. They have families, they have activities.
Do what they do,
and it's kind of a vicious cycle. They just kind of repeat the time for the money. Okay, so if you don't have a lot of time, but you have a lot of money. Okay, this may be a better option,
right.
The tactical arbitrage, because it's kind of saving you time to find products. But if you don't have a lot of money, unless you're on a fixed income, maybe you're retirement age, or maybe you're younger, or you don't have a job, but you have time, then retail arbitrage may be the better option because you can just go to a store multiple stores, library, bookstores, garage sales, and you can put in 3 hours a day looking for products to sell and put up there on Amazon and get the money.
Like our food,
And then once you get to a certain point and you have the money and you have a little bit of time, then you maybe do a little bit of retail, a little bit of wholesale, and then start your private label.
Exactly. That's the whole plan.
Yeah. What's good about the tactical arbitrage, though, is if you have a little bit of money and your time is limited, I mean, you could get a virtual assistant while you're working, running these all day long, and you don't even have to do it. You get a virtual assistant part time. You're paying them $250 for a month, 20 hours a week. That's 80 hours a month or more of work time that they're just doing these searches for you. Right. And you have the money, and you're buying the products.
That's true.
And what's kind of cool about that too, you could ship it. There are packing companies that you could ship the products to, not even ship them to your house and have to deal with them. You ship them to the prep companies. They will put them all in a box, get them ready to ship to Amazon for about 20 cents, maybe 30 cents each product. And you don't even have to worry about that.
That's even nice.
So it's almost, it's pretty much automated.
Automated system of making money.
Yeah.
And ta-da, there it is. That's great.
Even if it's, if it's $1,000, $2,000 a month. Extra income.
I'd take the extra money.
That's not too bad.
It's not at all. And like, if I would have known about this, like, say, a year ago.
When you were like 10?
When I was like 10, I would, yes. If I knew about it when I was 10, I'd be much
it started in 2012 was when Prime and FBA were kind of like just at a point where you had enough people in Prime to make this work. So in 2012, that was what?
So when I was 12.
6 years ago.
Yeah, when I was 12.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
It would be a whole
new world.
A whole new world.
It would just be good. It's crazy. It's just crazy to think about. Because I always tell myself that like, if I would have like known rather than wasting my time on other stupid stuff that doesn't even matter now, and focused it on this type of thing, I made some actual money. Real. Not like the $8.90 an hour job.
Yeah. Yeah, as a young person, starting, yeah, exactly. I worked when I was your age. I was a lifeguard.
Exactly.
And I was making I thought was pretty good money. We're making $9, $10 an hour when minimum wage was like $5 an hour. At least I think minimum wage is what, $15 an hour now? I don't even know.
No, it's like 8 something, 9 something.
Okay. Yeah. Back when it was $5 an hour, 9 something was freaking phenomenal money.
Mind blowing.
Yeah. But if this was around back then, and actually I brought up this is my second search, and I thought I was doing pretty good learning it, but it looks like it does combine the searches on top of each other unless you maybe delete the searches or whatnot from your last time.
There's probably a way to separate them. Would be my guess.
Yeah.
Because
but this is the search page. This was actually a search from the last time I did it. I did a search of fatbraintoys.com.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we could go into this real quick because this is some key points that I found that were like a little bit it's a little bit you got to watch out for some. You have to watch out because it has to do with it finds one on the retail site that's just a single product, but on Amazon it's like a 4-pack.
Oh.
So the 4-pack price on Amazon's like $96, but the single one is only $17.95. So it thinks you're getting a great deal,
but you're not.
But you're not because it's actually a 4-pack.
It's good to that's good to know. That's good to watch out for.
So you're going to watch out for it. So this is what is to keep the training going. I mean, we got a lot of items to go through. There's 20,000 items. But this is the search that I did earlier from Fat Brain Toys, and we'll wait for the Target one.
Yeah.
To kind of.
How long does it usually take? Do you know?
You know what? It took a little bit because I went into this page. Let's see, it was about, I would say about 3 o'clock. I started at like maybe 1 o'clock, and then some results came up at 3 o'clock. But then when I just came in here, there was a whole nother 200 results.
Oh, jeez.
And that was when we started the video. So it kept going all that time and found some extra stuff. Okay, so this is the main, after the view data. View data is the next one down. And this is how it brings it up in this huge kind of spreadsheet looking chart thing. And he's got a whole bunch of, each one of these little magnifying glasses is a way to filter and find products that you potentially would like to sell. So all the way from here, the source, which is the retail, all the way to in stock is the retail site. And then everything from Amazon title all the way over is all the Amazon information. Okay, so we're going to look at the first one here, and this one is a loser. So on fatbraintoys.com, this Miriri my phone right there. So it gives the picture of that. Is selling for $18.95. Is it in stock? Yes. So then he finds it on Amazon. Same thing. And it gives you the picture, a different picture on Amazon, but it's kind of a match. They match the UPC codes, so it is a match. Amazon match, so they match.
They match.
Okay. So on Amazon, it's selling for $15.95, $3 less. Then it gives you the Amazon returns after the Amazon fees. Okay. So approximately 1032 is what you're going to get. And then, so that is a minus $8.63, and it's a negative 46% ROI. Not a good product. And then there's 20 sellers. So it lets you know how many sellers on Amazon even, which is cool. And then it kind of goes into some more details of the product. It actually gives you the Keepa graph as well.
Wow.
And the sales rank, which is cool.
That is cool.
The data on this thing is just crazy good. How many reviews? What is the rating on the reviews? How many are left in stock on Amazon?
Wow. Let's give you some good data.
So it gives you some good data. So this was a loser though, because Amazon actually has it cheaper. But if you look at the next one, so this is what you have to. The next one actually is a winner. So we've got these alphabet stamp set. Okay. From Melissa and Doug. They're selling it for $17.95. And on Amazon, it is a match. The UPC symbol is match. Amazon selling it for $30.88. Amazon fees is $23.23. So a gross profit of $5.28. You've only got one seller in the buy box, which is right here. It shows that there. You got the sales rank. You got the quantity that's in the buy box right now. There's only one in inventory. So what we'd want to do is go to, that was weird, is go to the site where it's at. So all you do to go to the site is this title right here is actually a link to go to the site that it's at, the retail site. So we click on that. We see that actually there's 9 units, right? See that? You see that? 9 units, $17.95. Let's sure $17.95 matches up, right? So we take this gross profit times 9. You just made $45, man. It's pretty good. $45.
$45.
I mean, who could use an extra $45?
I can always use an extra $45.
So what you want to do too is go on Amazon and make sure that Amazon. So this is right here, the Amazon site, and we're at $30.88 free shipping. It's actually a merchant seller. There's only one person in the buy box. So if you went Prime with it, you would be the only person in the buy box. So you would be the first one to get those 9 would go right up there.
Right up there, right there.
All right, so let's see if it matches. $30.88, $5.28. So that is a winner, 29%. There we go.
There you go. That's a winner. $45.
Now, return on ROI, is it worth it? Is it worth the $45 to order it, ship it to yourself?
True.
That is something that you got to figure out. But I mean, I would say probably right around 30% would be your minimum, maybe 20%, depending on how fast the item's selling. If I could make 29% and get all my money back in 2 weeks, I think I'd do it. So, because you are going to have to spend 9 times $17.95, which is
17 times what?
9 times 17.95. So you got to spend $161 to make $45. Not too bad.
No, that's not bad.
Plus tax, of course.
Oh yeah, the taxes.
Well, maybe sometimes online, those stores, it may not be taxed. So we go, and here's another thing too. And what you got to realize too is, I don't know if you can see this. I don't know if they can see it up there at the top, but I get 5% cash back from using Coupon Cabin when I order from Frat Brain Toys. So there's another 5% back of my total. Plus, then if I buy it with my credit card, that I get 2% back. I got 7% back cash back. So I'm actually earning even more money back. It's even more profit. So there's some stacking that you can do.
Oh yeah.
And increase your profit that way too.
Perfect. Stacking profit.
So I'm gonna hit checkout here. See what. So store pickup's free. Shipping is a flat rate of $3.99. So it's not too bad for the. And there is some pre-tax. It probably wants to know where we're.
Right.
Where we're at before it figures the taxes. So there may be some state taxes that you got to do, but sometimes not. But still pretty decent. I would say 30% is a good rule of thumb. 30% or higher is what you're looking for. And so let's do that. Let's do that. What's kind of cool? Gross ROI. There's a little thing here that you can do a search. So we're going to start at 30 and go to 1,000. If I can get 1,000% return, I'm definitely doing it.
I was going to say we're going to take that right up.
So it's done in a percentage. So now I hit apply. Now it's going to give me everything that's above 30. And then if I click on, if I hit gross, it'll take me from lowest to highest.
559%. Is that what that says?
Yeah. So this is what you got to watch out for. Okay. So this is what you got to watch out for on Amazon. This is kind of the watch out. That's good that this one came at the top. I wish I could make 559%, and maybe it will, maybe it won't. But you got to kind of check these items to find out if they are multiple packs. So if you look at here, even though there might be a match, so this is Perplexers Level D. So this says 6-pack Mindware Perplexers Level D. So this is actually 6 of them, and this may only be one of them.
That's good.
So you do got to check out to see if this is a 6-pack and this is a 6-pack. If this is a 6-pack for $12.95, you're going with that. as fast as you can because you're making almost 600% return.
Exactly.
So let's check it out.
Let's see what we get. Perplex Shores.
So it's 11 units.
11 units.
Okay, so product specifications. Not what I was looking for. Maybe go to product description. A book of 48 puzzles. 48. Level D. Ages 12 to 14.
Ooh.
Well, that was cool.
Ooh.
I don't see anything that says this is a 6-pack. So this is probably just one of them.
Yeah.
So let's go to the Amazon and check that one out.
What is happening?
Oh, we got some more return. So it's searching right now. Here it is, right here.
Okay, so let's
continue to search. Those pop up. Hey, I'm talking 1,000% return. Maybe I should.
915. What are those?
Selling for $100. So this is probably a same thing kind of thing. It's probably a multi-pack. 14 ounce. I know those don't cost $128.
No,
so it's got to be a
way.
multi-pack. But anyways, let's go back down to where'd it go? Here it is. So it's still searching. Our target search is what it's doing. But anyways, let's go to the so 6-pack. So it's a 6-pack of 48 puzzles. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to make
anything
because it is a 6-pack.
Yeah, you'd lose a lot of money there.
But let's go find another winner though.
Yeah, we'll find.
We're all about winning here.
Well, you just want to win. 488%.
All right, I'm looking. Let's just see if there's anything right away. So you'll see some things that may match or may not. So that's knives and spoons.
Knives and spoons.
That's a set of 4. So that's the same thing.
Right.
And this is just a knife. This is spoons. So it doesn't matter. So there are some things that if the UPC matches, they might, one site might have it right, one might have it wrong. So you got to be careful for that.
You do.
But you got to go through them and just find out. 10cc bulk bun. Let's check this one. I just want to see if this is actually what's going on.
I know. It looks simpler. Let's see what we got.
All right, so it is $14.99. Is a 10-cup drip.
10 cup.
It is one of them. I'm not sure exactly how many they have.
I mean, look, is there one quantity next to add card? How high can you
go? Yeah, let's see. 30.
30. I'll take 30.
And let me do it.
Holy crap. Not sold in stores.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not sold in stores, so you got to get it from the warehouse, which is cool. But I mean, I've got 30 right there, man. So, like, look at here. So, I'm another 5% savings with your red card. So, and then I've got another at Coupon Cabin.
Exactly.
Another 2%. So that's another 7% there. Not too shabby.
Not shabby at all. All right, now on the other site, on Amazon.
So let's go to Amazon and see why they're selling for
overly priced craziness. $133. What?
All right, so but you go in here new, they're 32. So sometimes this happens too. So you have someone that used to have it or has like one left, and they see that there's not much or there's not many in stock, so they'll raise their price super huge.
And that's what they'll find. Okay. But still, 32 compared to what, 15?
Yeah, I mean that's
still
not
pretty
too
decent.
bad. That's still pretty decent.
50%.
And actually, this guy might only have a few. And actually arrives between April 19th and May 1st, so he might be out of stock actually.
Hmm.
And it's not prime. So if you buy them in your prime and you do it for, you can go a little bit higher than this because.
Yeah.
So you could probably sell it for $40.
You probably could get up there.
And then that would make sense.
Yeah. So that's pretty decent.
Pretty decent.
You can make some money on that one.
These have got to be multi-packs.
For sure.
I'll scroll down. Let's go to page 2.
Oh, okay. Coffee filters. Coffee filters are a big.
Yeah, 100 filters instead of 10. So that's a 10-pack versus a 1-pack. So you got to watch out for that. 3 per case. So that's a three case. But 3 per case, I don't know if you can sell them in 3 per case. You probably could package them up. You're at $30 here, at $60 here for 3.
True.
So, I mean, you're at $60 here for 3, where you'd be here at 30. So that'd be that's 50%.
Right. Yeah.
So you can look out for that.
That's a good one.
Well, let's get a winner that actually is what it is.
Yeah, singular product.
Because I did find a bunch of them.
Yeah, I mean it's not hard as long as you just thoroughly look through it, make sure it's like the product. You're gonna be good.
All right, so we've got
Baby toys.
it's 2 each. So you got 2-pack here. This is probably another good one. $40 for 2, 80 for 2 here, $40 for 2 here, $87 for 2 here.
Oh. Pretty good. 2 and 2.
This might be a good one. Oh, shoot, it disappeared. That's what happened. That's what happened. Actually, let's go to this one because I used the Keurig. So this is a 3-piece set.
831.
Which is 831. Looks like they got a pretty good stock of it. And then let's go here.
Oh.
Which way did it go? Which
Probably
way?
went down. Yeah.
Oh man, it even left the page.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, hold on, it's close. Maybe.
Maybe it went forward.
All right, we'll make it the other way. That is just crappy.
Difficult.
Oh man, it's just gone.
You try page 2 or
Did
3? Yeah, just try.
With little clouds.
All the way back up.
Instead of 4. Okay, let's go back down. We're at 5. I mean, this is kind of the filters that go in it, but that's a 2-pack. So yeah, so I mean, this is a 2-pack here. The water filters. This might be a good one here.
2 and 2. Better like save it somehow before it disappears.
All right, so yeah, 2-pack of filters. Boom.
335.
335 is 20% off right now. And then go to Amazon. Same 2-pack.
Oh wow! What a increase! That's a big deal there.
So, and you're the only person in the buy box on Prime. So you could actually charge a little bit more for the Prime.
That's a pretty good one.
So that's a pretty good one right there. So let's look at that one if it's still here. So $10. Okay. So $10 after all the fees.
I mean, say you buy 30 of those.
That's $300. Let's see how many we can do here.
see what they let us do.
Let's go to 99. See if they got 99 of them.
Oh, they got 99.
Free shipping over 25.
Hey. Here we go.
They have it. They may even have more.
99 times. Yeah, wait, can you add more? 99. Pretty sure, yeah. That's
99 is as much you can do.
Can you do 2 orders of 99?
Yeah, probably. I mean, who knows? But let's just do 99.
99. So 99 times
99 times 1059.
59 would be a total of $1,048. I'd say that's pretty good.
That doesn't suck.
That doesn't suck. Pretty good.
From coffee filters from a Keurig.
From 2 mini little coffee things that cost $3.
Now, yeah. Now, the other thing you want to check out is how long is it going to take you to get your money back? And we went over that training.
Right. That's a big deal.
So, what do? We go to Jungle Scout. JungleScout.com/estimator. Okay. And we got to find out what category these are selling in. Okay. So here is our product. And let's hit back to product information. And so we are in grocery and gourmet food is our main category. Right?
Yes, that will be our category. And
we can find our sales rank somewhere on this page right here, 11748 for grocery and gourmet food.
11,000.
Actually, no, it's going to be this one right here because this is actually everything.
Oh, in grocery.
So we go to Jungle Scout /estimator. We go to grocery and gourmet food. We put in the sales rank, and this is how many sales per month. So we're at 1,000.
We have 99 of them
per month, and we have 99 of them. So they're pretty much going to sell it within the first month.
There you go. Crazy.
So very fast to get your money back as well.
Which is a good deal.
All right, so I mean, there's these deals all over the place.
Exactly. It's crazy. It's so easy.
The only thing is, and what the next step for us, and some of the training I have researched is Amazon is restricting new Amazon sellers in certain brand name products, and you got to unlock yourself in those particular brand names. But there are strategies to do that, and we will go over those strategies next. But as you can see with the retail arbitrage, I mean, not the retail, but the tactical arbitrage, there is plenty of spread. And this was just Target. There's 600 other sites, and there's six to 10 different countries.
So much. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I just have a question that I'm curious about. So after, say you buy the 99 coffee, whatever, Keurig filters, like once you get all those products, where do you send them to the Amazon FBA and just let them handle all of that? That's with the fee.
Okay, so there is a step in between that I believe you have to do, and we'll get into it once we order something.
Okay.
But you do have to put it all in a box with your sticker on it. So once you open up an Amazon seller account, everything is tracked by your number from your account. So there is a sticker that you got to print off, put on the box.
We get our own sticker.
Yeah, it's kind of like your tracking number. So it knows. So Amazon FBA on the retail side of things, when there's a UPC code involved, it tracks everything with the manufacturer's UPC code. or if you're a private label and you got to make up your own UPC and you got to buy your own UPC code, which is something that we'll be going on to when we start doing our private label training as well.
Mhm.
But if it's already a manufactured product that has UPC, you just use that. And so think about, I don't know, if you think about like a warehouse and you just think about products on a shelf and you think about those coffee filters. So let's say there's probably like 4 or 5 of you and I out there, Christian,
Right.
that saw that filter and we bought it at Target and they bought it at Target. So we're going to ship it to that space on that shelf. But the 99 that we bought is going to have our own UPC sticker on it that is tracked back to us.
Right.
The other person that bought it's going to have his UPC sticker barcode that tracks it to his number on his 99. But let's say he was just a Polo bastard and he only bought 25. So he's got 25, we got 99. And so if he's priced the same as us in the buy box with Amazon, we'll go back and forth each sale. He'll get one, we'll get one. He'll get one, we'll get one. His 25 go out, then it's all just us.
Okay.
And then they sell out the rest of ours. Does that make sense?
That does make sense.
So that's kind of how the whole buy box works and how they sell it. So, and that's how they keep track of. So once you purchase this, you either have to ship it to yourself and prepare that sticker and packaging or the UPC tracking code that comes to you that labels all that stuff. So actually on the Amazon seller site, it puts, you organize everything on what's in the box. And then it prints out a sticker that says, hey, this is what's in the box. This is who it belongs to. This is where it needs to go on the shelf. This is who gets credited as the seller that sold it. Now you can either have it shipped to yourself and you do that. So if you have more time and not as much money, then you do that yourself. But if you have no time and you have the money, then there are packaging companies out there, packaging prep companies that will do that for you.
Okay.
And they will charge you like 20 cents to 50 cents an item to do that for you. So it's a little bit less profit. So it's going to cost you a little bit more of your profit, but you don't have to spend any time doing it yourself.
And I mean, everything here, you're going to make your money back. An important thing.
Hopefully, yes.
Hopefully, that's the goal.
That is the goal.
So, okay, so where do we want to go?
So next steps, and to end this training, because it went way over 30 minutes, and I think my kids are probably falling asleep on the couch with their iPad in their laps, because, hey, a good parent's, or our third parent in our house is called Mr. iPad.
Mr. iPad, I'm entertained.
And that's horrible. However, in a very short period of time,
it is what it is.
It is what it is. And we're trying to help people.
Exactly. And this will help us open up more free time so you can be with you.
Exactly. And it does. I mean, I spend a ton of actually I spend more time than probably the next 5 neighbors combined. Because I've never seen anyone outside playing with their kids ever anymore. And I'm out there dressed in negative 30 weather playing basketball with my kids. All right, so no guilt. No guilt.
No guilt at all.
Mr. iPad being my babysitter. All right, so where do we go from here? So the next step is let's go through and make sure let's purchase something.
Okay. Yeah.
We're gonna ship it to ourselves, me and you, and we'll go through the whole packaging video.
Put our sticker on it.
And put our sticker on it and ship it in. And let's see if it works. I mean, that's the next step, man.
I mean, that's just seeing if it works. If it's a builder or a buster.
Yep.
I like it.
And the other thing is we gotta. Hopefully, we'll be able to sell it, and we'll go over that before we purchase it. Actually, before we purchase it, let's go into the system.
Right.
The Amazon seller system. You can actually pre-put an order together. Before you purchase and even see if they'll allow you to sell it. So that's what we're going to do. And then we'll talk to Amazon, maybe do a training call with Amazon on the line. Maybe, I don't even know if they'll, probably just got to say it could be recorded for training purposes, but let's see if we can get them on the line and
See what they say.
see if we can do it. See what they say. Yeah, and see if we can sell these brand name products.
I like that idea. It's good.
All right, man. Well, you have a good Easter. I'll talk to you Monday.
Monday it'll be.
We'll be doing the old school retail arbitrage.
Old school style.
Because we're on spring break and we have some time.
Yes, we do. And that's what you needed. Time, a little bit of money. Or a lot of money, not much time.
No time. Yep.
No time at all.
Exactly. All right, man. Always good training with you.
Always good.
Peace out.
Home Scouts.
And all that jazz.
Revenue Busters out.
Revenue RB out. Maybe.
See ya.